Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis, and this is Kaon Reviews. Alright folks, thank you for waiting. Now, as you saw in the intro, today's review is going to be a ToyHax review. Now, I first saw these labels through Patriot Prime's channel of these labels for Worlds Collide Fangry, and I have to say I was extremely impressed. So impressed I had to get me a set. There was no two ways about it. So the minute I had the opportunity, I went ahead and snagged it. And I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at these stickers here. And this one's on a foil backing, but man, oh man, look at that. Try and get this closer to you. Very nice. And I see where it's got the OG1 style indicators, just like it shows on his chest already. Though I may just go ahead and keep those on there. Now, I do know that there is this one here. I'm going to point that out right here. And I don't know. You know what? No. I'm going to go ahead and just keep this one here. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to turn out. So I'm going to put that down here. Right there. Bring the next label. This is so tiny. Oh, okay, this is on a type of hollow foil background. Very nice. Whoop! There it goes. Luckily, it was slow traveling, as it made its way to the floor, so I was able to see it. I'm gonna put that down here. And let's go ahead, bring this one out. And this one looks like, yep, labels for his visor. I may actually change that to Decepticon Red. That way his head sculpt will look more like his the way he looked in Master Force. So very nice. Now I do see some other lines on there, so I will wind up putting these while I use the website to guide me. Now, one thing I was really impressed with were the stickers for the wings, and this has like some raised texture on here, so I'm like really loving this. So wow. So for anyone who's seen, whoa, behave, wound up bumping into my tripod here. Okay, so as I was saying, for anyone that has seen my, the previous review that, showed off Fangry first, and then the upgrade sets, this will probably be the last time that you will see Fangry in any way, shape, or form. Mostly because of the fact that there isn't really much on there. The upgrade set was perfect because it gave him that G1 look, especially with the shield and stuff. And it also gave him a weapon. Now, I do know that ToyHax does have weapons to where you can complete his look. So they have a very similar weapon like this one that he's got. So, I'm just kind of floored. I do apologize if I'm stuttering a lot. I'm been waiting to be able to get this set for a while, and now that I have it, I can't wait to put it on. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and show off the figure. Well, you can see how he looks now, but let's show off the figure after. Alrighty, and here we are after, and I have to say, as I stated earlier, I was pretty impressed with the labels. Now, there were some that I did not add on, mostly because I looked through the site, at least for the ToyHax site for this figure, and there were some that basically I could not find. But in addition, there were some that basically were alternates, such as these deals here, and they're kind of like holographic, and those would go here and here. Now there were some additional labels here, and I'm gonna try and show those off to you. You got this little pink one here and this one here. You also got a couple of pink dots. I guess these were extras, so it's all good. Now, as I stated earlier, this label and this label I did not put on. I'm pretty happy with what was already there, so it's all good. Now, of course, there were some that, you know, there were some labels for the visor, which I basically, you know, did not bother with. It was the green and the I think it was like a type of silver one, which for some reason I cannot find. It must have fallen down. That's cool. That's cool. No big deal there. Also, one other label that I didn't put on. Yeah, I thought it was perhaps behind it, but I guess not. Was this one, and this goes on the opposite end of the wings. However, I don't know, I did not put those on because I don't know, I liked the veiny look. However, when transformed into his beast mode that you will see momentarily, this would be facing on the inside, and I wanted the back of the wings to remain just clear, so I didn't bother with adding those on there, so it's all good. But again, the visor went ahead and gave him his classic Decepticon red. You know, he is what he is. And I'm going to zoom in real quick, and there he is. Very, very nice. I mean, yeah. That is, I mean, take a look. I mean, this, you got, you know, these darker pink on there, so it breaks up the monotony. Some right here at his belly. You also have some here that I had shown just a little while ago. Here on the pseudo tail, right here on the foot, and of course, as you saw earlier, on the, you know, on the shield. Very, very nice. And of course, you have some here along his shoulders, right here on his forearm, and here on his wrist, and on his, well, not being on his bicep here, but here on his forearm you see those two pink darker stripes. They're on either side, and I believe I found okay, so those two remaining pink dots are basically for the back over here. And I should have realized it, but I didn't have them back in robot mode till now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on. And I'm gonna put that right there. All right, and I'm gonna put the other one, which is over here, right here. There we go, right there. Very nice. Put that right there. Okay, not too bad. I like it. Very nice. So very, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out so you have a much more wider angle. We'll put him right there. And well, there we go. All right, so give me a moment. I'm going to transform him into his Cyber Beast mode, and I'll be right back. All right, so I know I didn't do a before of Fangry's, Transector Beast mode, but for anyone that's seen my review of the figure initially, you already know what he looks like before he got the ToyHax labels. So I do have his headmaster out here, and I have to say this is pretty awesome. Now beforehand it was just straight black, the main body, but there were two labels that fit right on either side of his chest, and very, very nice. That really breaks up the monotony. Now, in addition, as I had mentioned earlier, you do see the raised veins on his wings as they're facing you, and of course you have the wings on the other side, so you still got that on this upgrade wing set. Now inside his mouth you see where he's got like some sort of emitter. Very nice. When I initially put the label on here, it kind of got raised, so I am doing my best to try and get that back in there. And so now when you close his mouth, or I should say when you open his mouth, he's got an emitter in beast mode. Now of course you do still see the labels that I put here on his forearm, on his shoulders, his bicep, and of course the top of his hand, which kind of gives a more pinkish hue, especially in this beast mode. In addition, you do see a pink dot here. You also see pink dot right here that covers up the pegs, or the pins. In addition, it crosses over with some of the labels from earlier that you saw. You also see some detail or decals here on either side, some circuitry here, and on this leg as well. And of course you do see some tail decals here and here. Very, very nice. But in addition, you also see a view screen display. So when he's inside his transector, you can see that. So very nice indeed. All right, thank you for waiting, folks. I'm glad I was able to get him back into robot mode, and I have to say, this is a awesome set. I've got no complaints about it. Definitely gives me an opportunity to at least enhance the figure just a bit more. Don't get me wrong, these weapon upgrades were perfect, but this is the icing on the cake. This ToyHax set, really great. Would I recommend it? Most definitely, especially for those that wound up paying $100+ to get the Worlds Collide set and just wanted to go ahead and get this one. Definitely get the set for this. This is perfect, as you can see. So let's see here. Now, before I go, I do want to go ahead and make a mention that I am going to be doing a giveaway. I want to go ahead and first and foremost reach at the very least 200 subscribers. And upon reaching 200 subscribers, I will go ahead and do a giveaway. And for anyone that saw my last figure review will know that I'll be giving away the kitty. Now, I just wound up forgetting about this one, and for anyone that has seen my review, this was an extra one that I wound up getting. I completely forgotten about him, so I don't need to, so I'm going to go ahead and put this as part of a giveaway, but it is contingent upon reaching 200 subscribers. So if you help me with that, I will go ahead and set up the giveaway. So without any further ado, I'd like to thank each and everyone out there who has subscribed, who has commented and liked my videos. I really appreciate it. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.